be over. They're telling you like what you see.
Singing on the boat was fun and profitable, but it's not where I want to spend my life. It's not where I want to be singing. And this isn't where I want to spend my life either. So I walked right past Joe Allen's and headed over to one of my big auditions this week. But there was a lot more than just one to focus on. I was lucky enough to get more than one call from my agency this week, so I had a call for My Big Fat Gay Italian Wedding, an off-Broadway show that I felt perfect for. So I had lots of lines to learn in the old backyard. I never pictured myself getting married. Now I am picturing it. With you. I know how I feel about you. It's a lot cheaper than studio space, and you can work on your tan at the same time. Let's do it. I felt good about the material, and I knew the casting director from a previous class. Finally, all those classes, I guess, are starting to pay off in connections, at least. But that audition was at 1 o'clock. Also the time that my first read-through of my Fringe show, Parker and Dizzy's Fabulous Journey to the End of the Rainbow, started. You don't want to be late to the first read-through, and yet I was. So I raced down the hallway, and I got to the table right after all the introductions were made, and took my seat. Right next to Rodney from Logo's The A-List. If you remember, he was dating Riken on the show, who was the original star of My Big Fat Gay Italian Wedding. See how it all comes full circle? The read-through went great. The show is going to be hilarious, but hopefully I can keep the lines in my brain and not get them mixed up with My Big Fat Gay Italian Wedding. And also, I've got to learn to play guitar for the show. I promised I would. And here's how it sounds so far. Less than hot, and all I've got to show for it are these terrific calluses. Fortunately, at least I'm not showing up to work, though there are distractions at home of another sort. But nature abhors a vacuum, and much like my father, hates idle hands, so it gave me one more thing on my plate for this week. I got called in for an immediate replacement in Jersey Boys. Still had some kind of pull over me. Over the years, if Frankie was playing Atlantic City or anywhere near Jersey, I'm so excited to be going in for one of the big casting agencies on Broadway, a show that I've been in all the open calls for. They kept me to dance, they kept me to sing scales, but this time they give me real sides from the show. Make clear that up. It wasn't a side deal. Sides that I don't want to suck on. So that's one more thing to practice. But I always said it wouldn't make for an interesting blog if I just sat around getting wasted and playing Xbox. So my Jersey boy calls at noon. What to do beforehand? There is an open call for Phantom that day, so why the hell not? It's not an agent appointment or a callback, so I'm in line with the masses this morning, waiting to get my Phantom on. Because even though I've been handed a few opportunities, I've still got to make my own. And it went really well trying out a new song, getting to the point where I know everyone in all of these rooms, the accompanists and the casting directors. And Jersey Boys went well too. Now, all I can do is wait and practice this damn guitar. I've always prided myself on being someone with a laser-like focus, able to put out everything from my brain and focus on just one thing. Well, my new challenge is trying to focus on several things at once and hoping that at least one of them works out. It gets me where I dream of going. For all